Decker. I've been the baseball coach at Silver Creek for the past 21 years, and I'm getting inducted next weekend into the Indiana Baseball Hall of Fame. Well, there's a lot of people to thank. Obviously thank my wife and family for supporting me through the time, me being gone a lot. The assistant coaches I've had that have been just incredibly dedicated to the program and beneficial to me, and then obviously the players that we've had some good players, so they've had a big part of it too. So there's a bunch of people to thank that definitely played a big part in the whole thing. I'm extremely honored. It's a privilege just to be nominated, let alone to be inducted into the Hall of Fame, and truly been a great ride at Silver Creek, and I have enjoyed all my time here.
My name is Dama Walker. I am a third grade teacher at Silver Creek Elementary, as well as the elementary robotics coach. So for robotics, we build a robot from thousands of very small pieces. We program our robot, we drive our robot, and have to compete in a certain game challenge. This year it's called Full Volume. So the game fields are back here, and the students earn points by doing certain things, picking up blocks, putting them in goals, different things like that. It's interesting that in robotics we have students that shine in all different aspects of the process. So some students don't really like to drive, they don't like the pressure of driving and really just enjoy building. They have background in like Lego building and really love that part. Some students love holding the remote and being able to drive and move the robot, and we have other students who do the programming part of it, and so each student kind of has a way to shine and be a part of the process. Just to expose students to robotics, to computer programming, also do it in a fun way. Of course, winning is always nice. And just kind of being a part of a team. A lot of the students on the robotics team maybe don't play sports or don't play as many different types of sports, and this is just another extracurricular activity that they can excel in.
I think the main goal of Therapy Dogs is just to provide like a different kind of support for students. I know when I'm upset, I don't want someone trying to talk at me or solve my problems. Just to have a comfortable presence is very nice, and it's been interesting to see students come in who I've never heard talk like all 3 years, and all of a sudden they're coming in, messing with him, talking to him, and so it's just a different level of comfort and support, I think. I think most students really like him. They're excited to see him. I think some students are indifferent, but overall it's very positive. I think I've only seen one student be like afraid, but that's definitely the exception. This is Higgins, and he is a border collie mix. I don't know what else he is mixed with, but he's definitely got the herding instincts, but he is a working dog, and he loves his job. One thing I've been surprised at is it's fun having him, but it's also like taking your kid to school. So it's just another thing to supervise, and even if you trust your kid, you don't necessarily trust all the other kids. And I'm also surprised at how judgmental I am. The interactions that people have with my dog. I'll assume that you have a dog, or you definitely don't have a dog, just based on how you interact with this one. So I've been surprised at myself how I judge students on that. but it's overall been a great experience so far.
So the fourth grade bucket drum performance was a showcase of our entire fourth grade at Silver Creek Elementary School. It's 8 different classes of kids. Each class does one Christmas song on the bucket drums, which is a 5-gallon bucket turned upside down with a pair of drumsticks. And each class has their own song, and we had over 200 kids at the performance, so lots of fun.
On Wednesday, January 17th, an assembly was held at the Silver Creek High School, honoring the life of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. The assembly featured the Silver Creek High School Jazz Band performing What a Wonderful World by Louis Armstrong, and a special guest speaker, Miguel Hampton.
So as you think about the I Have a Dream speech, what does it really mean to you? How do you plan to utilize that position, that motif, to define your future?
Hello Dragons, Dawson Balmer here, your assistant superintendent, standing in our new student union area in the high school. As you can see, a lot has changed since we last were here touring the building. A lot of the new space is starting to take shape with the framing, drywalls going up. Again, our very large science room and lab over here, the business department over here with the store and the bank right over here. In front of me here, also the big media center. And as you can see, it's just really all starting to take shape. Again, some very large windows up here. So this place is gonna have a ton of natural daylight. It's absolutely gonna be beautiful, and we're so excited about seeing our students and staff fill in this space. In addition to all the framing and drywalls going up, as you can see behind me, so is our mechanical systems. The HVAC, the plumbing, and electric are all now being roughed in as well. And again, this project is moving very fast and actually ahead of schedule. So right here where we're standing, this is actually the old gym wall, and this was your old concession area, okay? And right over here, as you can see, is our elevator shaft that will actually go up to the second floor balcony. So when this space opens up, people attending our basketball games can now use the elevator to access the second floor. Standing here at the top of our new two-story addition here on the main addition, and as you can see again, a lot has changed. This is starting to be enclosed in, the framing is taking shape, the drywall, and you can actually see where the classrooms are setting up now. So here with our construction manager, Jeff Shireman, in one of our new classrooms that actually has a pretty cool option here that is unique to the specific classroom, and I'll let Mr. Shireman here elaborate a little bit.
So you can see this looks larger than a normal classroom. That's because down the middle of the room will be a folding wall. It'll be, so if you have a group, 2 teachers that are tag teaming like a bigger type of class, the wall could be opened up and they could use it, or it could just be 2 individual classrooms, keep the wall closed. So, and then you see the 2 openings in the front of the room, those are going to be window walls. So trying to get more light into the cafeteria and bring natural light from the exterior windows kind of into the building to make it feel more open.
All right, so last time we were standing here, this was a wide open space. Ceiling wasn't all the way on yet. We actually had some rain coming down. And as you can tell now, we're completely enclosed in. No more rain coming down on us. Mechanical systems are going in. And again, what you're looking at is openings to these large classrooms, storefront windows for a lot of natural daylight coming in. And again, all of this is really taking shape. You can actually see the rooms developing. And again, they'll continue to put these touches and finish all this up with the drywalling. We'll continue to rough in all our mechanical, HVAC, plumbing, electric. And again, as I've mentioned, we're moving very fast on this project. Our construction managers, our facilities team, and just everybody really working together well to keep this project moving forward and actually even a little ahead of schedule. So this is what it's actually going to look like as people enter through the new main entrance of the high school. Come into this magnificent, huge student two-story addition. And again, back here, what we're looking at is our new administrative offices, principal offices over here in this corner, other offices as needed, and of course our space, upfront space where kids will come in and out of the office. Well, right now, you might see Miss Kramer occupy this space quite a bit. This is actually the new media center. I'm kind of standing where the desk would be. All this space over here is where the library books would be contained. Again, just a new large media center. So passing our new business area here again, student bank with the business classroom behind it. Separating these 2 business classrooms is a nice conference room area here. And then making our way again over to another classroom back here, business classroom. And this area, this opening right here is going to be utilized for our student store. Thank you again for coming on this tour of our new main high school addition. Again, there are so many people to thank with this large scope of work. But again, our construction managers, our architects, our facilities, and just everybody's patience, our staff, as we work through this project. Again, we can't thank our community enough for all the support. And I'd like to end with some great news, and that this project is indeed ahead of schedule by a few months. It was originally thought that we'd be transitioning kids in January of 25. And as long as all our parts and everything show up on time, which we think will, there's a good chance we will now be transitioning kids after fall break of 24. So again, that's very good news, and thanks so much to everybody that's working hard to make this possible. Have a great day.
WTL.